Welcome to the Ultimate Fancast, where fans are the star of the show. Each week, we explore the epic co-created Battle Bunnies franchise from legendary artists Frank and Krista Linatra and the team at Junkbox Studios. Ultimate fans join BBS, Lord L, and Brian as they dive deep into the extraordinary world of the Battle Bunnies. Plus, we'll be your guides and take you backstage with the creators and actors who are captivating family audiences worldwide. Are you ready to meet this week's Ultimate Fan? It's time to fan up and enjoy the show.
Welcome, everybody, for another installment of the Ultimate Fancast. We have an Ultimate Fan backstage right now, and a lot of you may know him from his very controversial profile picture or his extremely outlandish comments and sayings, but we love him just for the way he is. You know, brightens up our day with some of the things that he says. We have the HamBear. Welcome to the stage, man.
Hey, welcome. What's up, people?
Welcome, man. We're so pleased to have you on stage here, man. Like, it's an honor to have you here.
Thanks, guys. It's fun to be here.
Is there a? I'll start off easy. Is there a story behind the name HamBear Pig Bunny?
Oh, well, Pig Bunny because the bunny parts, because I joined the Battle Bunnies, so you know, I added it on because I only do that to servers that actually like. I'll change my name, but otherwise, for the most part, I'm HamBear Pig everywhere, just universally. But there is a story behind it. I actually have a tattoo of a pig on my thigh. I won't show you that now, but it's sected up like a butcher's parts, and the backside, instead of saying rump or something like that, it says ham, because in the mirror it's my initials backwards, because my initials are MAH, so in the mirror it spells ham. And then the bear pig just happens to cover the niche of the gay community and the fetish groups that I'm in. So
wow, cool.
That's Easter eggs.
Easter eggs, yeah, dropping some gold already before we get started.
Full of creative secrets that don't actually do a whole lot.
Well, it's okay, we all are, except for Lord. There's Lord L. There's nothing secret about him.
Hey, don't say that. He's a great collector. He likes putting his phone on those things.
He's a excellent rug salesman, also. Although, and I know I should know that because I'm a new rug salesman as opposed to tonight.
Well, look, we're all Ultimate fans here, right?
Yeah.
But it's not about me, even though BBS has been rugging this whole time.
Burn your own kind.
There's a question in there, right, Lord L?
What I was going to say, like,
just pointing out the fact that BBS is rugging already.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you a lot around HamBear, and that was even before you came into the Bunnies. Yeah, you've always been a big supporter of NFTs and other communities, and you know I always see you down in the listeners below, and you're always you know swooping up wins on in other Twitter spaces and contests and stuff, and so I definitely seen your support from day. And the day I seen you come into the Bunnies, man, it was an excitement for me because I didn't really know you, but I knew of you, because everyone knows HamBear. If you're just even in this NFT space, you know HamBear, okay?
Right.
And if you haven't, you're in the wrong places. And then I think I think the first place I ever seen you was in the TCG, the game, the testing. You've been a lot involved in that, and you've definitely had your fair share. Are you excited to? Are you excited to? Stop at BBS, okay? Look, BBS is standing with a smile this whole time, right? It's hard not to.
Talk. This
is all my fault. Audience, people who are watching this right now, that's all my fault. I totally had them all thrown off right before this started. It's okay. I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, it was definitely an awesome conversation with you, HamBear, off the record, man. Like, it's a pleasure to talk to you. It's awesome, man, to have such a different perspective on the project and on life in general. And I think that's where it all comes in. We are all Ultimate fans, and we all have different opinions, and we all come together, and we put all our opinions and our conversations together, and it just leads towards a better future. And I think with the Bunnies, Frank and Krista being so supportive like that, they're always down listening to us and chucking our silly little antics within the project too. So it's definitely something cool to be a part of.
Your 6-minute conversation about the importance of a Raiders hat in the video was really insightful.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly, because they look really cool.
See, loves that Raiders hat.
So you go through the quest, you get to the Battle Bunnies, right? You go through the quest,
So
you do all that. 2 days later, you
I mean, to
win
get through the
something.
Quest, it was like 2 days.
Bunny,
2 days all the way.
Tell us about that. Tell us about how you won that bunny. What does that mean for you?
So I have a really terrible memory. All I remember is that I got it at the end of the quest. But it was awesome. I mean, I was really excited. I like the bunny. It's super cool. I like my rainbow sorcerer, who has a bunny's like a lucky rabbit's foot in his hand, which I think is kind of messed up, but I like it because of that.
We got to show that bunny. This is a cool bunny.
Yeah.
Like this is, I got to bring this to
awesome
stage.
sorcerer.
Like check this. Like this is your sorcerer bunny, which you you said has the rabbit's foot.
He just looks awesome. Like you're not gonna go against that one. If that's coming towards you, you're good. You're like, nope, I'm going this way.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Like, cause there's a dark story behind that rabbit's foot that I didn't realize until we talked to, who was it that we talked to, guys? Was it Frank or somebody? Jackbeard was the one that was telling us about the rabbit's foot, and I was like, wait a second.
I don't know about the rabbit's foot yet. Why don't I know about the rabbit's foot yet?
I don't know. Like you're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch the Ultimate Fancast with Jackbeard to get the skinny on what's behind the rabbit's foot. But it's dark.
I think that's the only one I haven't watched yet. I was watching them before this, so
nice. Yeah, you and everybody else. Like everybody else is like watching the show like daily. It's it's a phenomenon.
Well, I mean, if it's as good as this one, then I mean, I'll love it.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, I mean, I'm certain of it. Yeah, but no, that is a sweet bunny.
Yeah, I was super excited, and then I was told apparently it was super rare. It was super hard to get a bunny out of there, and they had to go look at the vault and make sure they had one. I don't know. I have a really terrible memory. I gotta repeat that. Sorry. Memory of a field mouse. That's what my mom always said. I think.
Oh, that's awesome. Man, we knew. Yeah, Brian has a 3-liter coffee cup.
Yeah, my 3-liter coffee cup. It has tea in it. Yeah, it's at this stage of the day, it's just some chai.
I'm drinking canned brisk.
Canned brisk, lemon.
Delicious. Can you tell what Florida did that I drink brisk iced tea?
Yeah. I'm intrigued to know, HamBear, like what entices you with the Battle Bunnies itself? Like, are you an art collector? Are you in it for the community? Like what keeps you here? What?
So I've done a lot of D&D and video games and everything throughout my life, and one of the things I really like is creating worlds and just making shit up for them and stuff. And this was a really good one. I came across it. I love the quest when I went through it. I thought it was an awesome way to get somebody into your server and everything like that. And then the actual, this is the first time I'm hearing the story lately was when she's reading it, because I haven't actually heard it yet. But I've just through searching through the whole server and looking at all the artwork and everything that they do and just everything that they create, all the NFTs that they put out and everything, it's a really awesomely creative product. And there's, why not be a part of it? Because chances are it's going to do really well since it's got such a good community artistry behind it. It's just got a whole there's even a business aspect of it. It's really perfectly formed project, honestly. So I'll at least know it's going to be a success, although trying to stay away from the rug things.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Told you two were rug salesman? That's terrible. Be an awful job for
Hey, it's good to know honest rug salesman.
That's non-financial and that's BBS. but off the record, if you want a nice rug, I got you. Just jump on a VC with me and I'll give you a couple rugs there and then.
It's one of the reasons why I'm with the Battle Bunnies is because of all the rugs that I've been a part of. They just.
For the record, it's connection rugging. Okay, guys, connection rugging.
Yeah, connection rugging, not the.
Rugging. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's because you're on the other side of the world that there's a 2.5 second delay. Because there's that.
He's in the future. Like he's already in tomorrow. He's in Tomorrowland already, and we're just catching up. We're 14 hours behind.
Tomorrowland. He should have caught me because he could come get me because I want to go to Tomorrowland. That sounds awesome.
Well, I'm going to be in the same time zone as you guys in like 3 or 4 days. So
probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see if I'm rugging there then.
That's right. You're the mail courier we had come over.
You're here to deliver the mail from Australia. Hello, Mike.
He's going to take it back. He's taking it back. No, I thought somebody was taking it back.
Both. I'm bringing stuff over and taking some back. Because that's what we do. That's what we do for the community. Because someone needs to save shipping. I'll bring it over. I'm coming. Might as well.
Depending on what he's bringing back and forth, mail courier or mule. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna like that's cool.
I'm gonna feel like it's gonna feel like early Christmas for me because I'm gonna have a massive bag, like a massive suitcase full of goodies from Frank and Krista. So one for myself that I'm gonna acquire while I'm over there, but also for other people closer on this side of the world. So I'm gonna be a pretty big. I'm gonna have to be excited, that's for sure. I'm gonna have a suitcase full of a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally have. I get to hold on for a couple of days. I can say I own it, and then I'll ship it off to everyone. Once I get selfies with everything. The what?
Have you ever been here before?
Yes, once. Yeah, I came for Richmond last year.
Have you gone to Outback Steakhouse? You'll have a hoot. Do it.
I'm not too sure. Look at that, Brian.
You're gonna have the blooming onion. You're gonna have the blooming onion. Like it's so delicious. Like I bet they have those everywhere.
So my wife was just walking past, and then she said, "We went there in Texas."
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know where we went. It was a blur. We were there for like a month. It was absolutely insane.
I'm assuming you were drunk or stoned the whole time, so I don't know.
But I was totally sober because I was a deso.
Oh wow, weird. Trying with awesome stereotypes. I'm just gonna throw them out there. I don't know.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It was the wife. Okay, the wife was legless the whole time.
Get back on track. I'm trying to think.
BBS has to rein us in because BBS is he's like the dad. He's like, okay, guys, okay.
What kind of investigators are you? You're not even asking me questions.
It'll be some big physical.
You've jumped in the game, HamBear. You've jumped in the game, the TCG game. What are your thoughts on it?
I like it. They've done a good job. Kind of like I like messing with rules, so I like to break anything I can as far as rule system goes. It's been a really bad thing for a couple of D&D groups that I've been in. But they've done a really good job kind of compensating for anything that somebody could kind of like be like, oh no, this could be misconstrued these two ways. It could be this way that they're meant it, or it could be this way, which is totally messed up, and I'm just going to use it anyways because you can't tell. But they've done a really good job at kind of like catching those little loopholes and stuff like that, and the artwork is awesome on it, and I love the actual that it takes with the actual story of the book and everything. So it's a solid combo for a card game, honestly, and it's easily expandable. There's a lot they can do more with it, so it's at least gonna have a few more releases and stuff. So that's a good thing. But there's a lot of TCG kind of digital card gaming and physical card gaming going on a lot these days. And that's a really fun thing. And there's a big convention centers, especially like gaming convention centers or any kind of dork convention center. Even the anime mangas ones usually have like a separate building kind of where all the card battler people are taking all the cards from those games and playing over there. And they're all like, ew, gross. But they're the black sheep of the geeky community, I guess. I don't know.
Do you have a preference?
It's great to have that perspective as someone that has the ties to gaming and D&D and role playing.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Con was just a little while ago, so
that's awesome. Did you know that you can if you name your bunny,
yes,
and then do the story, it could possibly end up in the game, like the TCG game.
That's why I'm
the
trying
sorcerer deck is next.
You got a deadline. That sorcerer's got to make it into the card game.
What's the deadline?
I don't know. We got to talk to John. John's the operations guy, so he's
I'll come up with the name of the deadline. It might be the day.
I can send you to the form because what you do is if you to reach out to them, they'll give you the form link. I can give you that link, and then you can just submit it and send it to them.
Server. Pretty sure it's in the server.
Okay. Yeah, it's on the server. Yeah, it's on the server.
You can send it if you do.
BBS is doing customer support now. He's like, hey, let me just put it in your DMs, man. So
He's
No,
like
I get it.
onboarding specialist. He's like, "Hey, come to the dark side. We have cookies and bunny rabbits."
I'm definitely super excited to hear the name and hear the story that you come up with. I'm sure it's gonna.
Bunny rabbit. What would you like to name it? It's yours now.
Give it back. I don't sell or give away any bunnies. I keep them all.
And then you're like, you have to give it back unless you're coming to the dark side.
Don't say that BBS. I want that unhatchable, mate.
Good luck.
He's like, good luck with that. Keep dreaming. It's like you trade your wife because it's not going to happen.
Man, he loves that unnatural.
Non-marital advice.
Yeah.
I've had all my partners are dead, so don't go with me with marital advice. Last 3 of them.
Don't ask a question. Don't dig into that, guys. Just don't do it. He's baiting us. He's baiting us. I can feel it. HamBear's baiting us. He wants us to ask about the.
No, I really don't. It's a lot of trauma. I don't want to do that.
That being said,
Oh, have you been on other podcasts about true crime by chance, or
No, I have not.
I would like to link some stuff up and solve some things today.
They don't care the unsolved murders of gay people. That's not a big thing to them. I mean, it's been like 12 now, and they've not caught me yet.
I think we'll release this straight to the police department.
Right?
Yeah.
Kidding. I'm just a rug salesman.
Yeah. He's really not a police officer, and this isn't a trap. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I know.
Have you seen any bunnies out in the wild that in the Battle Bunnies? Have you seen any characters that you are like, oh, I wish I could have that character? Like,
oh, well, I mean, I love all the characters. A lot of the characters, I love the fact that came from part of being in the people in the group, because you can kind of see their personalities pull through, and just the ones they've made iconic. It's easy to see that they really focused on making sure they could emphasize specific characters, so you can get a feel for them, like you love for them, and care for them. You kind of understand what they're going through and everything like that. Because anytime you add too many characters to a story, it starts to kind of fade and bleed out. You can't really. They don't really focus on one of them. So the fact that they've really kind of done a showcase almost on all of them at some point, it seems like whenever she's reading the story, it seems like they all have like their own little showcase at points in times. They're all like, they have their own little moments, which has been super kind of fun to hear for the first time. So
how far along are they in on the? I haven't been able to attend the readings.
We're wrapping it up tomorrow, so they're
tomorrow.
Yeah, the last one tomorrow.
I'm a slow reader, so I read it the first time, which I'm good. I'm glad that I did that. And then I went back in and I listened to it. And it, just kind of, it helped to hear it instead of just like reading it for me.
I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear like a made for children's version that actually has the voices done out, like the characters and stuff. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That would be really sweet. Yeah. I'm sure they, at some point, if they've got demand, they'll create a multi-actor version of it. And like, I hope, well, I don't know about you guys. Do you guys want to see this on the big screen? Like, is that would you love to see that story brought to life?
I would love to see a movie made for it, but I think a cartoon series would be really cool. I could think of
that's what I was thinking.
Make it kind of teenagery, and you put it in the afternoon block. I think it would do crazy good. I'm watching a new cartoon right now. That's
I think that's the best angle about it too. We've got the option to go both ways. It can be like it can be a super kid friendly one. It could be a teenage one. Like there's so many options to go. I think there could be so many different variants, and I'd definitely love to see it like for the younger kids, but having our like the kids, the adults entertained as well within the story. Like those little innuendos, like having them within it, like, and
you make it a kid.
Yeah, because like
the job a bunch of poop and pee jokes for the parents.
Exactly, and it's like having the
Toy Story.
And
There's all
Yeah,
kinds
my
of sexual innuendos and those things, but the kids don't see that. But they're because they know the kids are going to make the parents watch that thing like 80 times, so they got to put something
yeah.
in for them.
Yeah, believe me, I got 5 kids. I've seen a lot of those Pixar movies and Disney
appreciate it.
stuff like over and over and over again. Like
How many times did you watch Mulan?
Mulan. That one actually didn't watch a lot. We watched the Cars movie a lot.
Oh, you must have had
Toy
boys.
Story a lot. Yeah, 4 boys and a girl. So
Yeah.
a lot of Frozen on the girl side.
Yep.
A lot of Frozen.
Lot of Frozen.
But it was definitely more of like the boy stuff, like Toy Story and Cars, and those are the ones I can think of right now.
We'll have to do a
no,
recap of this
That shows you
Fancast
that
in,
he's had to watch those so many times, it's ingrained in his brain.
yeah. We'll do a
When he
recap
goes
of
to
this
the Disney movie.
Fancast in like 6 months with having us talk. No, not 6 months. Sorry, in say 5 years with us actually talking about the show that comes out, because I can definitely see it. It's definitely got the interest and the background behind it. So it's like the way that we've been moving with the bunnies, like every didn't think we would be here where we are 2 years later. It's like it's crazy to think in 5 years, man, we'll probably be on this Fancast right now talking about the season, the series up to 3 or 4.
Who do we want to do this? Yeah. Brian's still going to be going, Cars and Toy Story, Cars and Toy Story.
Oh no,
You'll
I had
be
to
on with a
watch
new
the
Harry
Battle
Potter
Bunnies
shirt.
with my grandkids. I'll be talking about my grandkids. I've had to watch the Battle Bunnies animated series so many times with my grandkids.
You're like, back in the day, we only had Cars and Toy Story to watch.
Yeah, now you got the Battle Bunnies.
You're like, I used to own one of those.
Oh, not used to. This guy's not letting you
Well, you lost that wallet. You lost that wallet code a long time ago. You can only look at it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's a longing.
Yeah.
It's a longing. It's all
I forgot it. Like my cognitive decline. I probably forgot the passcode for my ledger.
I wrote a whole story behind it. I'll tell you later.
Okay, nice.
We'll have it, and by then, Brian, you'll be in the book too, or in the story. So it'll be all these cool, crazy names, and then Brian the bunny will rock up. Just plain old Brian Stout the bunny.
This is actually the cutaway from the older memory, from the older man's memory.
Nice.
BBS holding it back right now. Look at him. He's about to burst.
BBS, how many questions do you have on your notebook?
Right.
Like
how many of them have been asked? Like 8, like 4. Yeah. Wow,
8
cool.
questions.
8.
Do it.
Like
2 down.
Yeah, you got
speed
2
round.
You got 6 to go, man. Yeah.
Speed round. Let's do this.
Speed round.
What would you like to see come out of the project? Like, so we know what's happening right now, or we have a basic understanding of what's happening right now. What would you think would be, like this Fancast is going to be something that, although we've kind of teased it, no one really knows what it is. But what do you think would be great to see come out of this project?
Well, I mean, there's a couple things that I would really like to see great come out of it. That would be just super phenomenal to see. Sorry for cursing so much. But I really like to see stuff like the card game kind of get a kind of a following or a fan, like at least gets picked up for production. So it's actually not just like individual orders and stuff like that, where actually you have to send it to a production facility or something like that. That'd be cool. It'd be nice to see that, especially if it really does kind of have if we do get like a cartoon or a movie or something like that. Like you get a movie that pushes a cartoon that can go with the card game. I think it would be a really great like combo set of just, really trifecta kind of marketing that would really kind of make this project kind of like just go forever. Like it really wouldn't stop at that point and have an infinite source of income. It would just be really fun to see. Not that income matters, just that it'd be fun to see something.
No, but it definitely helps.
Keep going.
It'd be awesome to roll down to the corner shop and have the booster packs there, just regularly available. Right. Like not having, like you said, and we definitely can see the potential there. Like you see a lot of card games created where it's the movies and stuff, like the card games are created first, and then the movies come and stuff like after the fact. But it's like this is the complete reversal. So it's crazy. I'm sure there's other things out there like it that I don't know about, but that's having that background already and how it coheres so well.
I actually like this. I like the card game a little better than
the
card games out right now.
Yeah,
I like how it works. I like that it's not unnecessary. You know, it's. I like
I
how
think that's, you know, with the,
it's fun.
well, it's because you guys have created that a lot because you've been a lot of big part of that TCG. So you being in there, and you know, Creature and Old Man Gamer, they've played a lot of TCG. They played a lot of card games. They're familiar with it, and that, you know, you guys putting all your thoughts and processing together is what's made it where it is, and that's the reason why it is so good, because it's got what we think anyway. You know, what the cool little things that we want to see in a TCG game. You know, bits and pieces all rolled up into one super game. So it's, you know, and we owe it to people like yourself, HamBear, that are in there. Like, because I know you're in there a fair bit. I pop in from time to time, so I haven't had a massive impact on it. But I'm definitely massive on TCG. I got exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna have Creature. When these come out, you're gonna have an opportunity to listen to Creature talk about the game.
Oh, cool.
And Old Man Gamer too. Like, they really go into more of the things about the game that I think that you're gonna really be interested in as a gamer.
Well, I've kind of made them talk about a lot of that stuff while we've been in the chats too. Like, I've been like, well, what about this? Can we break it this way? What about? I want to know that they didn't say that though. You know.
Yeah.
Well, chances are you'll probably know.
Yeah, and as they add those boosters, like as they add sorcery, like the factions for the Valkyries and the sorcerers and stuff like that, like they've got infinite more rules that have to be, you know, like guys like you that figure out how to, you know, take advantage of the cards so that you can get as many playable cards in your favor, that kind of thing. Like they'll have to figure all that stuff out. So they need input from creators like yourself that can come in and like just break the system. Like you're a game breaker, so you can be like, okay, this is how somebody might use this in a tournament, and you know, or you might just hold a couple of those back and be like, oh, we're not going to talk about that one because I might play that one in Scyther Chronicle Games or the Scyther Cup.
Keep people guessing. Just do crazy shit sometimes, like, oh wait, that didn't work, but that was on purpose. No, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that was an accident. The great news is, like, if you ever see me at one of the Scyther Cup games, you know that like I'm gonna lose immediately, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
You've not done very well so far that I've seen. Anytime I've seen you play, it's been like, oh, he didn't get the word again. No, he still has nothing. Oh. But like the first time I played,
I caught myself.
Like the first time I played,
I caught myself, me and BBS agreeing with you then, Brian, too. Like, yep, you're definitely gonna.
They're both nodding. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Brian is terrible.
They're like doing the Brady thing, the Brady kids thing, Brady Bunch thing, where he's looking up and no one's looking down. They're going like, yeah.
But the best thing about it is Brian's going to still walk away happy with a big smile, because his chances are he's going to have a card of his own in his hand, or one of his friends' cards. So it's going to be like, that's all good because I'm walking away with Commander Frost right now. Who cares? Like,
if I get Grace O'Malley, I got to get the Grace, like the Grace that we can see behind BBS. Like, she's in the game.
Yeah.
I get to play Grace.
I'm sorry, I don't have the BBS artwork guy to put it up on the wall. I've just got this random dude.
Yeah. Is there a story of a random dude? Like,
yeah, I found it in the closet here. It's back of the closet. Now it's mine.
Oh.
Great.
He doesn't have any idea where it came from or whose it was or anything like that. So I'm like, oh, that's good. You know.
Hey, if you like it, you like it. Art is art. Art. Yeah.
I've gotten a couple things from around this room, like just random closets. And he was like, I don't know. I'm like,
that's where I got all this art behind me. It's all just random stuff. Like,
well, yeah, except for the whole wall of Battle Bunnies. It's all like Battle Bunny, and it's got like his degrees. I'm pretty sure those are degrees, like up here, like over his head.
That's kindergarten and first grade. But that's all the further I got.
And then it just goes straight up to like Star Wars, and look, are those like self-improvement books? They look like self-improvement books.
Yeah, well, you notice these books back here. These are all about like brain health, like cognitive decline, and you know, so yeah, it's all about keeping my brain young.
Well, you should take some DMT then.
Yeah, what's BMT? DMT. What is it?
It is they call it the God particle. It's this chemical that gets released in your brain right before we die, and nobody really knows what it's for or anything like that. But you could do it in the intersection of time, you know, and just completely, you know, go to different places for like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Microdosing. Nice.
No, not even microdosing, like full dose. That's just like, it's a really short thing.
Huh. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. I'm
starting to experiment with it for mental therapy and stuff like that for people who have Alzheimer's and, you know, Parkinson's and
Yeah, dementia. Yeah, those.
Yep.
My dad died of Alzheimer's. That's why I have a
My great-grandmother.
bookshelf full of books. So, so I don't want to repeat history. And his mom died of it, so it's like
Great grandma.
Not-
My grandmother
bummer.
currently has it. My grandmother currently
Yeah.
has it. She's like towards the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my great grandmother had it, and then Judy died of lung cancer before it really started to affect her, but she had the early signs of it too when she passed away. So I mean, it runs in families.
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, obviously there are some cases where it's preventable, where you're not. It's not a foregone conclusion that you're going to get it just because you have a family member that gets it. So that's what I'm trying to prevent.
Yeah, and they've said things like keeping yourself learning throughout your lifetime, learning new things, learning new items, even if it's just like reading a new book that you've never read before and stuff like that. Apparently, has a large effect on it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That is
Keep learning
that is
things.
good nuggets. Yeah, no, that's why you
So
got all the books.
is it fair to say, Brian, that the Battle Bunnies are amazing, contributor to that, because there's so much going on all the time. You're constantly always learning. You're constantly on the forefront of innovation. So it's the stuff you're learning. I guess the Bunnies is so good in so many different ways that we don't even realize until moments like this happen, where it's like, yo, you're legit. Like, there's not a day that I'm not reading in there or I'm not learning.
Well, they one of the like a lot of the books that I read, they talk about how like people that develop Alzheimer's, a lot of times they're isolated, so they don't have interactions with other people. So it's great that we're doing stuff like this, because it causes us to challenge our brains and create new grooves as we're having these conversations, trying to talk and do all that stuff. So I mean, it's good for our brain health just to do what we're doing right now. Like, and not be trapped in our cubicle or in our rooms and not communicating with other people. So yeah, it's all good things from for your brain health when you kind of challenge yourself. You get outside of your comfort zones and you do things that you're not used to doing. I mean, I can't imagine, like 2 months ago, would I have imagined that we would be here right now talking about the Battle Bunnies? No. So
I don't know. 2 months ago is about when I got here.
Well, that's about when I got here, like May. That's 5 months ago, but it seems like an eternity now.
Fast.
Yeah, it's gone.
I think it's all the social interaction with people. It feels like it moves a lot faster than it does, because a lot of times in life we don't have these much personal interaction with people this short a period of time. So it kind of messes with your brain.
Yeah, it's compressed time.
That's a good lead into my next question.
Oh. BBS.
How would you describe the overall atmosphere of the community? Like, so you walk in, right? Is it a good community? Do you have a lot of people that are saying hi to you? Or is it very quiet?
So, all right. So it's going to be a weird description of it. So just bear with me till the end.
Yeah, all you.
So, like if you were a person walking in the woods and all of a sudden you came upon this like clearing of just like wolves all staring at you, it kind of feels like that. But the wolves on the other side are really just like waiting to like pounce on you, but it's not like a bad thing. It's just like, so it's very friendly. It's all like, you can tell they're like poised, like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
That's an awesome interpretation, HamBear. It's like it's a bit nerve-wracking, but then once you realize everyone there is all loving and welcome, we're all jumping to say,
people are on me.
Am I the only one that was freaked out the first time? Like you came into the main chat and you were like, what just happened to me? Like all these people are like, hey, welcome. Like they want to all give you a hug. And I'm like, we just met. Like
pack of friendly wolves. It's really weird.
So we were doing that randomly, right? Discussion. And then I made a suggestion and I said, hey, what if we did like a welcome brigade where we did a roll and anybody could sign up for that. And then if new people join, they just, so you'll see welcome brigade pop up. And then we can all just come in and say, ah! Like, crazy.
Everybody signed up for it at the same time. Everybody's like, yeah, let's all do it. So it's just the same thing over again. Where it's all the people going,
1,000 people jumping in.
Like,
hope you come back.
New friend. Look, guys, new friend.
Why am I being pinged 80 times in this server? Holy crap.
Hopefully we don't scare off too many introverts like me. They're just.
I mean, obviously we didn't scare off you, so.
Well, it helped that I knew John. John and I had met at a conference. So John Briggs talked to me about the Battle Bunnies a year ago in like May of 2021, or May of 2022. And then I saw him again in May in 2023. And, I finally got it this time. He's like, "Hey, V-Friends, Gary's conference is going to be in your city. Are you going?" I was like, "No, I'm not. I wasn't planning on it." He's like, "Man, you should go." And I was like, "Okay, I'll go." And then we met up, we hung out, like his wife was there, Crystal, and we just, we kind of walked around and looked at everything. What's that?
That makes me things more comfortable usually.
Yeah. I mean, because I had a personal connection to John at this point. So anything that he said, made it like, I was like, "Oh yeah, I totally get it." Not everybody's going to get that.
Hey, well, one of the things I say about any project ever is that if you go in and there are women who are active in the actual project, good project.
Mm-hmm.
That is good work.
There are nice women in projects and stuff like that, and they're actually staying in the project and they enjoy it. That means that's a good project. Because if they're not, that means it's just a bunch of dudes, and dudes suck. For the most part.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Dudes.
Like you're totally right, and I've never thought about it like that. Having that fact that
really
that girl, because there's a lot of queens in this nation.
It just turns into like cavemen with sticks. Going bunny smash.
And it's a huge credit to Krista, and Miss Firefly and Silly Girl and Mom of Two. And like,
most women in a project I've ever seen. It's crazy.
AJ. So Marissa, no, it's great because other projects that I'm in, you're right. Because now that I think about the other projects that I've been exposed to, because
any women in the upper echelons?
Yes, absolutely. Like Martine on
Nikki,
Nikki,
good project.
No, those are all great projects. So
there's no women in it. Don't do it.
That's
non-financial. Non-financial, but it seems
I don't know what financials are. What are finances?
Yeah. Lord L is he's our legal representative, and he wants to make sure that we don't get sued.
So
we're screwed. Then if
comes out of my mouth, I don't know what financials are, so it can't be construed as financial advice. So don't take it as that.
You do bring up because I know that other projects that I've been in that have been as successful have only been like guys in it, right? So like maybe this one appeals to men, women, kids. Like, it appeals to everybody.
Have you met a woman that runs the project yet? I mean, I've met two that have made some meme coins that were kind of, but other than that, they're kind of. But otherwise,
everyone feels welcome, and if there's women, children, and everything, it just goes to show with the vibe that's happening, like we say at the Bunnies, your vibe attracts to its tribe.
Intensity, I feel like it brings down that whole because you put a bunch of guys together like football or something like that, they're all just like, and all they do is amp each other up and it just keeps going, and the women are always like, whoa, okay, we can do like poppers and shit. Although there's some women that I've seen go nuts, which is a whole other story, but that's.
Yeah, I've seen a few go off on some of these in these Discord servers.
Oh, you have no clue. Like I've been in some where there's been like some mean things said, and I was like, wow, why?
Put the claws back in. We're all friends here.
I thought that was you.
No, I'm the legal representative. Apparently, BBS. I'm the rug owner. I'm the rug store owner. Legal man. I'm like the
earlier you were collecting, putting your phone on like the collectibles, so like you're using a collectible to hold your phone.
Stand.
It's one of 50, so there's still another 49 out there. So I'm not really reckoning.
I still like to register my concern that the legal representation is also the problem child, though. I feel like that should still be addressed at some point.
Thank you, man, but they just pick on me. That's all it is. They just pick on me. That's all I'm here for the show.
You don't pick on you at all.
Like I'm not sure.
But I still keep coming back. It's weird because I like it.
That makes me question your judgment, guys. Come on, I mean.
He's
give the
he
fuck
gets
up
picked on.
I could just get through one of these without cracking up. I'm doing really well.
Good luck with that. I'm not.
You are doing really well.
I did not promise that. I did not promise that.
PBS, you were doing excellent job.
Thank you.
promise I wouldn't say anything
Making us
overtly
not laugh.
sexual, but I did not promise I wouldn't make you laugh. Exactly. Kind of
Mate, we knew it was going to be entertaining. As soon as we seen you sign up, mate, like we knew. You know how you said, if there's women in a project, it's going to be a good project. If HamBear's in a project, it's a good project, mate, because I know you've been around NFTs for a long time, mate. No, it's true. And you've been in Web3 for a long time. And I've been in a lot of spaces. I've spoken a lot of spaces, and I've always, almost every time, seen you down below. Whether you've endorsed that, or, whether you endorse that space or you just wanted to see what was going on, man. Like you're always around, so it's we're honored to have you. I'm honored to have you as a.
That's a serious one.
It stands out. Like I think that definitely helps having such an influential profile picture.
5 times my entire Twitter, the social network formerly known as Twitter. And Battle Bunnies is one of those 5 times. I don't really like to change my profile picture just because I don't know if I'm kind of lazy, and I like people to know it's me talking.
I think it makes you like.
I'm awesome.
No, we love it, man. We love HamBear for who HamBear is, man, and that's what you are. You still show your support in every other way, but your profile picture is off limits, man. That's HamBear, and then it paints us a picture of what you want us to think, and we love it.
I went to a space one time where they made a whole bunch of like alternate. They put their traits on me as far as they took my picture and made a bunch of with their traits on me, and I'm like, I didn't say you could do that. I'm like, you didn't do it. You didn't even ask. Like, I feel like some of those are like not good jest. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. Apparently, like, there was a big joke for a while with them afterwards because apparently it rugged right after that. So they said like it was me that caused it to rug, just the space, not the project. I don't know if the project's still going. I don't hang out in that one. I like that they make fun of people.
Whenever I see you pop in the bunnies, or like you're literally everywhere. You're like a member of Escapeverse, which not many people know about. And that's one of my favorite.
I have an
projects.
NFT.
You have an NFT. Yeah, I have a couple in that. And
over 40, he was trying to trade for a Hooligan.
Oh,
what I wanted to do was just raise an eyebrow, and I think I did that, but I didn't get snacked up, which is fine. But yeah, I was planning.
They wanted a Spartan.
Right or left one.
Carcaeus Bored to Death Club. Now we're getting into some serious ones.
Well, Carcaeus I just joined recently. I knew about it, but I kept like getting bad links. Or I was at my 200 limit when I tried to join it at the time, so I'd be like, fuck it, I'll come back later.
DPS, one of our favorite. Like, so these are all friends. Smots.
Yeah.
Smots is great.
Smots is funny. We have enjoyment conversations with him. It's super entertaining.
Yeah,
and they're sweet
really
people. And I like the artwork. It's cool. It's weird and kind of messed up. And I didn't send you all a piece of my art because you don't want to put that on your channel. People will be like, "What the?" I'll scare you guys in your own.
But we can we can have another edition for that HamBear because I'm definitely intrigued. You're like, no, okay. Future record, like the non-financial.
If he wants to come back, yeah, because everybody's always invited back.
Yeah,
please. I'll talk anyway. I like talking. You can send me an email.
I was going to say, like, non-financial, but if HamBear says no, you don't want to see it, chances are you don't want to see it. So we'll take your word for it, my man.
It's just not kid-friendly. So I'm trying to have a kid-friendly show. It's not like that would not be one.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like R-rated or anything like that, but it's definitely like, it feels like it's that. Like, you can feel that from it sometimes, so.
Sometimes I feel like we should have the ultimate Fancast after night version, like like have like the do like the we got the kid friendly like series, and then we do the after night, because like
call it DJ Bunnies would be real popular for like 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks,
that's all we need. We just need 2 weeks. Like, we don't want to be famous forever.
Yeah, we got these 2 ruggers, so 2 rug salesmen.
Right? Are they Persian rugs or were they like?
Look at where you started, BBN.
Yeah, seriously.
Rugs and Persian rugs. What are you saying here? I need a shag rug. Do you have shag rugs?
We do shag pile. We call them over here. Does get baited into something.
Okay, so that was actually I said shag rug, but that was actually meant that as a joke, but it's a pretty good one, right?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And that's the HamBear we were expecting.
And the innuendo of that they put into Pixar movies.
Right? Like all Disney movies, all Pixar movies, any cartoon movie. If your child's gonna watch it 80 times in a row, they're gonna need to keep the adult entertained. It happens. It's how life works. Because they're not gonna watch, I don't know, Frozen 80 times if there was no adult jokes in it at all. Like, where's the fun in that? And then it's like watching whatever that morning cartoon is, kids, the little bald kid that's like, oh, like
Coco Melon.
Well, yeah, one of those things. Then it's just like watching one of those. It's like,
I have nieces and nephews, man. You guys are like they came and stayed with us for a few days, and I had to watch Coco Melon 1,000 times.
And it makes
that's
you like
the little
brain,
bald-headed
shut off,
kids,
right?
and
Your brain just goes.
You really want to watch this? There's seriously, there's this Coco Melon episode where they have this song, "Know When You Gotta Go," and it's talking about going to the bathroom and stuff like that. And the dad does this thing where he does this, he's got to go to the bathroom walk, and he comes out of the bathroom and he's like, "Yay!" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, the kids think this is hilarious." The dad comes out of the bathroom and goes, "Yay!"
I would pee.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't typically do that when I go to the bathroom.
I do it all the time. I mean,
I'm doing it wrong then.
I see myself in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, it's you. All right.
I think that's the thing is we see the enjoyment that the kids see. So I think that's where it comes to when it comes to that.
For a different reason, but we still like you anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like
HamBear, you got any shout outs? You want to acknowledge anybody?
Oh, you put me on
From
the
the
spot
community?
like that. I'd like to apologize for Stretch Nuts. I'm sorry. He's my fault.
He's my fault.
He is. I drag him around with me because anywhere I drag him, he has insanely good luck at that point. So it's annoying, but he's entertaining.
It makes a whole lot of sense now because of the name.
I didn't even remember that.
The fact that you brought it in, yeah, I know, but isn't it your vibe attracts your tribe? And I feel that name's your vibe. It's out of left field. It's breaking the rules, but yet it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. So it's on that borderline of ooh, real? You know what I mean? But it's
opposite sides of the same side of a coin. Exactly. Weird way to say that, but we're opposite sides of the same side of the coin. He's super tall. He's 6 something or whatever, and I'm 5'5". So, but then it's just all kinds of things we have in common with each other that aren't oppositely, but still kind of associated with each other. But I drag him around with me and subject people to him. So it's entertaining. And
it's entertaining for us too, man. It's entertaining for us.
I'm hoping the luck rubs off at some point, but it's ridiculous sometimes.
I'm not the person to have any luck rub off on. That's just not my thing.
If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of in that same camp. So that's,
I mean, you got 5 kids?
Sometimes I always think
got 5 kids. Yeah. My kids are lucky as I am.
Yeah. All your luck goes towards you didn't die and none of your kids died today. That's all your luck. That's everything. That's how it works.
Yeah. No, I think it's like a statistical phenomenon. I want the lottery, to hit the lottery once. Just once, right? Everybody wants the lottery once, Just I'm still waiting on it. All this time, it's eventually one of these.
Look up lottery winners. None of them are doing well. Not a single one of them.
No. I used to watch some of those shows that would talk about how in 3 years they're all broke and and now they have those home HGTV shows where they show these people that they won the lottery and they're going out and shopping for homes and at least they're being reasonable. How much do you win in the lottery? Oh, I won $6,000 or $600,000. And what size home do you want to buy? Oh, I just want to get a $200,000 home. You're yes, this person totally gets it.
You're not, you don't know. What do you think the other $400,000 is going towards?
Yeah, it's going to go to.
Not put it in savings.
Nah, they're gonna spend it on cars and other things. Yeah.
It's we're gonna buy a $200,000 home because we want to buy $30,000 cars, 4 of them. And then we want to buy, a whole bunny rabbit set and, get a whole bunch of Battle Bunnies and buy the whole, that guy's selling the original ones online for 10 ETH. So we're going to buy that. You know, and then they're like, look, you can get a bunny. Now you can get a Battle Bunnies themed car. So they're going to buy that. It's going to be $80,000.
Man, like that,
Oh,
we got to
dang
win
it.
the lottery so
Sounds
we can
good.
do that,
All of it
guys.
goes real
Yeah.
fast. They don't think about that. They're like, oh, look at all this money, and then it goes real
Frank and,
fast. Poof.
yeah.
And then they're like,
Frank and Chris, if you're listening right now, we will take a Battle Bunnies car all day. We'll pre-order, we'll line up. I can't buy it right now, but I'm definitely saving. That's my goal. Winning the lotto, and I'm going to get myself.
Like, Battle Bunnies car, that'd be awesome. You can get it like a paint. You can get like a sticker done.
If we won the lottery for like big money, we just produce the movie ourselves.
I feel like his rape van with the Battle Bunnies logo on it though might be a bad message.
What was that again? Sorry.
No, I feel like his rape van with the Battle Bunnies logo on it though might be a bad idea.
My white van.
Your rape van. Your rape van.
Battle Bunnies white van.
Change my name to Very Hopping BBS, and I'd buy everything.
There you go.
Very hopping, yeah. Well, we've had you on here for over an hour. We typically, yeah, we're yeah, I'm the clock watcher.
We always want to keep going, and Brian always wants to be the bad cop. We pretend sometimes.
It seems like you keep time. He watches the rule. He watches the rules with that one. That one watches the rules, and they're just not really sure. They say legal aid, but I'm gonna say that one might be.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what his role is. No,
it's not a real power position. It's fictitious. They just made it up for him to make him happy.
Yeah, we're like, well, we felt really bad. We just had to invite Lord L onto the show. We're like,
complaining that he doesn't do anything. He wants to be part of the team. Tell him he's the legal.
Actually, HamBear, the reason why we have him on the show is because like when you listen to him talk, like, and he has that Australian accent, he's got that Aussie accent. Like, we're gonna get 1 billion people watch this show just because of his accent.
I've got to think.
Like,
so I mean, the Aussie accent really does it for me.
He's also the king of spaces. He's like the ultimate community member. He is like, you just say Lord L and everybody knows who he's talking about through like 10 projects. Even projects that I don't even not even aware
Lord
of.
L sent me. Lord L sent me. Lord L sent me. You know.
Thank you so much for showing up to this space. And he's like, yeah, no worries, mate.
I mean,
this want to give you flowers.
No worries, mate.
I like the fun meeting y'all. You know, feel like I know we all more better than I had before. Said more better.
Exactly, man, and that's why we're all here, man. We're ultimate fans.
More better.
Well, we didn't say he was a grammarian. Like he's an Aussie, but that doesn't make him a grammarian. Like he.
Yeah, this has been a hoot. I mean, like, you know, you're super smart. It's been great. You know, he's, you know, adorable. And, you know, he that one's just crazy. He's fun to hang out with. You know, I totally hang out with that one.
Everybody wants to hang out with Wardell. Nobody wants to hang out with the smart guy.
Hey, I'd hang out with you.
We love the smart guy. Yeah, man. I'd hang out all day. Like it's awesome, man.
I can drink him under the table and I can play card games with you.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to play card games. You know, like I like the DPS card games because I like the poker. I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Oh, that's easy. That's just math.
Yeah, it's just, you know,
that's just math and trying to scare people.
Yeah.
And which apparently I suck at both. So.
No. You said you've been. What did you call it when you said that at the live event you were gonna finally start playing? You said you were. I want to say you were sandbagging, but used a different term to say that, you know, kind of what you were doing leading up to this tournament.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep on playing that role because this probably won't air before then. So I am going to pretend that, but I was just bluffing again. That was like a bluff on a bluff, you know, like I suck, man. Yeah. But I was just like, I'm going to pretend like I was sucking on purpose. So that way I can come through at the end. But who knows?
Yeah.
It's going to be 1 in 9 chance. So.
That you do suck at everything. It's like, it's not a good double bluff, man.
The double suck. Wardell's the double suck. You know, Wardell's got the double suck going.
What does that even mean?
He's just over here like, I don't understand any of this. He's like, I don't get it.
This is not going to make it through censors. You know, no.
Well, no fair. Bloopers that don't reel. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no. B-roll is awesome.
Like, take off my shirt.
No,
Like,
we,
I was joking about this yesterday, HamBear. HamBear. I was joking about this yesterday, and I was saying what we'll do is we'll just blur out, we'll cut out the stuff that's a little bit out of left pocket, and I was saying this will be the show. It'll be welcome everyone to the Fancast, and then goodbye everyone. There'll be nothing else because we just had to cut the whole thing.
Floating head like woo.
Obviously, we're just joking, man. And like you said, we were super stoked and super happy to have you, man. And you are an amazing community member, and you are an ultimate fan, man. Like 100%.
I love Battle Bunnies.
It's people like you that keep us coming back, man. Like because we all bounce off each other, and we need you in this space, HamBear. We need you. There's no one like HamBear. There's no one like any of us, but like there's no one there like HamBear, and every day, man. Thanks, man. And like, we can talk forever all day because we're just up here mucking around talking about bunnies.
Somebody else, aren't we?
No, man. But it's like we literally could talk all day. And if you do want to come back, definitely let us know because we'd love to have you back. And we can sit on here for hours and hours and hours and hours. And we're learning more about you, about the project, about everything, man. It's exciting, and I can't wait for our next appearance. I can't wait just to even talk to you in the Discord, or just I don't really talk to much. I just watch.
No, that's
and
not
it's definitely an awesome time, man. That's not creepy at all. Non-financial.
That's super awesome. Yeah, that's great. No.
The bunnies don't discriminate. All right, we do not discriminate over here. So.
Like,
how did you somehow flip that?
One more new thing. Every episode I learned one more new thing, and it's like I didn't think I knew more. So now
so when you're in Discord, whenever he's in Discord, also he says something. Think of it like this, guys. Hey guys, what are you doing?
Or you'll just see Lord L is typing but never actually presses enter. It's because I'm just on the ready.
Just watch.
I do that to Aaron all the time. He says he hates it. He's like, "Are you trying to say something to me?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I left my phone down," and I walked away.
Well, if you put a space there, like, if you type a space, that's when it just stays on forever. Like, so if you just put a space there, it'll just, as long as your app doesn't close, it'll just sit there like you're typing. You just keep scrolling across the screen. Like, what is he? Novel? Why does it never end? What is he gonna say?
I've seen BBS do that.
And then it'll just stop.
I'm doing that right now.
Then it just stops and disappears. People go, what?
He must have deleted his thought because he said nothing.
Or like I misspell something and I hate that, so I go back and I fix it.
This is my main hand. I'm right-handed. This is my right hand, which doesn't open fully anymore. But yeah, it's called Dupuytren's contracture. Yeah, so it's a type.
Thanks.
And then the carpal tunnel.
You need one of these.
Well,
my friend.
I can't flatten my hand out.
Oh, okay. Well,
sorry, I almost said something.
All right.
I said I can't flatten.
You got toes, right?
You need that.
No, my toes
How
are
your feet work?
Your feet.
Come on. I was homeless for 3.5 years.
You got a nose, and so
I do have a nose. That's one of these things.
Yeah, big stuff.
Lord L's running anyways, so it's like
Lord L's like a second and a half behind.
Come on, I'm actually running.
You're starting to glitch. You're the glitch.
No, I guess you're just talking so fast that it's actually coming before your face. It's like moves.
I think because I was holding my phone, maybe.
Don't hold your phone.
Yeah, don't touch your phone, man. Don't touch your phone. Like, yeah, there you go.
Stop touching me. Stop touching things. When you told that as a kid, like, don't touch that. Like,
back away. Go back to your.
Don't touch it.
Just watch. Just go back to watching.
Sit on your hands.
I don't know what to do with them now.
Sit on their hands. Just sit on them. That's what they're gonna be. Sit on your hands. Right? I watched that movie.
Now I see jazz hands. Everybody's doing jazz hands. All right.
I watched that dog movie.
Honestly, Step Brothers.
I watched that dog movie the other day, and it's got the part where they're all tripping on mushrooms. The dog is like, "Why do I look weird? Is it my human hands?" That's what that made me think of. Sorry.
Who's that behind you?
He did it real well too. I keep forgetting, so I can't do anything with this pinky. Like I'm doing this with this hand and just like that. This is the same thing.
I think that is a perfect moment, man. Thank you, HamBear, for coming today, man. And we really appreciate you coming, showing support and the love as you always do. And we're definitely going to have you back in the future, whether it be next week or next month, man. We're going to be excited just as we are today, man. And thanks again for coming. And
hey, it was great meeting y'all. Now I know who. Well, I mean, I didn't know who you were before, so now I do because you're just creepy and sit in the Discord. But the other two guys are awesome. These two.
Awesome.
Look at that, I got
We
the
even coordinated
Look
shirts.
at that.
We coordinated shirts this time. Like,
Right? You guys coordinated it. Like, whoa, that way.
dang it, I can't do it. There we go.
This way.
This way.
It's opposite what you think it would be. So if he's like to your right on the screen, you want to point left.
Yeah.
is it weird that in Australia, I'm pointing BBS? It's all right.
No, it's the same thing
That's
everywhere.
why I'm not a
Right, the left
doctor. I
is the same.
can't operate in on people backwards.
The only thing different
I
about
can't get this 5 minutes back in my life, but
you don't want it back. It's with me.
I
It's
don't
awesome.
let it back.
YOLO, mate. YOLO.
Yeah, yellow.
Come on. I mean, anytime.
All right,
we play
HamBear.
golf,
So we're gonna
great.
put you in the back green room. Just stick around for a little bit. We have to upload the video, but that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna throw you in the green room, and then your
Don't
video.
really trapping
will
me inside the
upload
computer.
properly.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, definitely. Trap the computer. Great.
All right. Wow. That was exciting. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of went off the rails there at the end because of Lord L, as usual. I'm just kidding. No, HamBear was awesome. Like, really, really enjoyed having him this week, and hope to have him back soon. Because like all of these, we could talk for hours and hours and hours. So I was excited. That was a great conversation. He has an awesome sorcerer. He's got to get that sorcerer named so that thing shows up in the TCG, all that. So
I was super excited for this one today because I know the energy he brings in Discord and the energy he brings in the Web3 and everything. I knew we were in for a treat. Like, I knew it was going to be fun. I knew there was going to be a couple of balls that went out left field, man. But that's HamBear. That's the community. That's what we are, man. We're all different, man. Like, we're all different here, and getting to hear everyone's different pieces. And I'm as you see, we'll pretty much smile from ear to ear the whole time, and definitely BBS was. But it's like, it was good, man. I was excited, and man, I can't wait to have him back. I can't wait to even just jump in chat and just, it's fun, man.
Thank you for joining us today, Ultimate Fan. BBS, Lord L, and Brian, that's me, do hope you enjoyed today's program as much as we did, where Ultimate fans like you are the stars of the show. We'd be honored to have you join us on a future episode where you can share your story and love of the Battle Bunnies with this encouraging community. It would be the greatest compliment if you shared something you love about the Battle Bunnies on your favorite social platform today, like X, Facebook, or Instagram, and tagged us. Or simply use hashtag UltimateFancast so we can recognize and celebrate with you and other super fans by sharing your post. Bonus points if you do both and use an image of one of your favorite Battle Bunnies or a screenshot of this episode. We know you share, like, and comment because you care about our fellow Ultimate fans as much as we do. Please leave comments too to let us know how we can make this the greatest fan experience for the Battle Bunnies community. This podcast is sponsored by Hairstream Media, your bunnies all the time streaming service. Okay, not really. It is just us fans like you giving some of our time to support other fans like you. Join us over in the Battle Bunnies community and Discord to continue the fun. We hope you tune in with us each week, so make it easy. Subscribe now. We'll be here to keep you hopping when you need us.